Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Brits Originals. And for this very special episode of the Jurassic World Rebirth series, this is Spinosaurus Hunter, the custom Lego figure. So hey there everyone, and we're back for part 2 on our Jurassic World Rebirth Spinosaurus. And again, we have here our mainstay character here, EB, and of course the winner of our Guess PC contest champion, Cretaceous Briggs, who will be joining us to support and present this particular awesome custom of mine. Alright, so again, we'd like to remind you guys that this is actually in collaboration with other friends of mine. We have EB Toy Universe, Let's Get Groovy, and also Prehistoric Brick. So check out their videos as well on their channels. I'll be putting up the links to their channels in the description box below, so please check it out, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead with a closer look on our Spinosaurus. Now, at first when we saw the Spinosaurus in the first trailer, some of us were quite surprised at how it looks like. It does represent, or mainly would like to go to a more species accurate, I would say, Spinosaurus. And eventually when some of the other footages were rolled out in some of the TV spots, then we see that, you know, more and more. I think I'm getting a really good feel about the actual Spinosaurus. And here it is, guys. I made my version of it based on current current information or current references that we had so far, and this is what I came across with. And yeah, so for this one, we're actually making the other brother of the four of the Spinosauruses. This is actually Hunter, and the main difference is actually in the what I think, you know, would be in the stripes on the back of the sail, as well as that of the tail as well. It for Hunter, it would actually have broader stripes on its sail. I hope I did an okay job with that, depicting that this is actually a different, you know, a different individual of Spinosaurus based on the trailer. But of course, since we haven't really seen the movie yet, though probably we'll see much better or in more details when the actual movie comes out. And probably if there is a Blu-ray or something like that, that would be that would include certain details, such as what would be the name of the Spinosaurus or something like that. Then definitely would probably, you know, create another video and see, okay, this is it, and these are the changes that I did. But anyway, so far this is what I've created so far for my Spinosaurus. The tutorial video, a more I would say in-depth look into how I made this, is in part 1 of this particular channel as well, so please check it out, guys, before you even watch this. All right, so yeah, so in this particular Spinosaurus, you can see that I really went overboard in terms of recreating the actual head sculpt. I looked into some references, and it does have a gnarly look to it, so I tried to include that. It would particularly have a shrunken eye socket, as well as the infra or the I would say what do you call those things behind the eyes? So those, I think it had indented also areas there. It had a short neck, which would have been, aligned with the body over here, so it is more suitable for swimming. It had short arms, but really muscular ones. It had relatively shorter legs compared to the usual legs that we have for Lego theropod, so I shortened it and made several articulation added to it so that it would have, you know, a swimming a swimming pose to it, much like probably it's more probably would be 90% aquatic in this term. So far we've seen the Spinosaurus always at sea and never on land, except for the commercial, I guess, with Jeep. And then of course this would have a detachable tail to it, which can move right and left like so that you could create a, you know, a more playability and create, you know, certain actions when you want to play with your figure. So looking at it closely over here, actually this sail comes off like so and attaches itself as well. And yeah, so that is also an additional feature to it, aside from of course it opening and close its mouth. It also has a separate tongue to it, which is quite malleable as well, but you know, up to some extent only. And then of course the neck here would have a, what do you call this, a ratchet joint to it, which can move up and up until this part, and then move down until here. And then of course it can swivel from rotate, I guess, from this side to that side, so it will have, you know, a swiveling movement like so. The arms can move back and forth. The wrist here can swivel. The legs also move back and forth with a ball socket joint on the ankle over here, so you can move your feet with more articulation or more freely. And then of course, like I said, the tail can move right and left like so, and it can also detach from the body, which is quite hard to do. There you go. So yeah, and then comes back in like so. So this one also has several scoots to it, much similar to what the figure has, or what the movie has. It also has specific, you know, spiky thingies on the sail, so I added those. And then it had this yellow band of coloration or scales on the back of his neck, and a little bit here on from where the sail would start, and then until the end of the tail here would have, you know, certain yellow coloration as well. Some details upscaling also with the light gray details here are also included. And if we're going to take a look closer into the eyes, there's a part in one of the trailers where there's a quite a close-up on the eyes on the Spinosaurus, and it had a green and yellow color to it, so I tried to mimic that and also place a catch light so it looks more alive. Yeah, so I guess that's it for the closer look on our Spinosaurus, guys. Let's now move on to the next portion of the video. And Cretaceous Brick is back, and we're just going to place him here. You can see that the Spinosaurus is actually really massive, and comparing it with the human over here, and a comparison of a photo of the Jurassic World Rebirth Spinosaurus and a human, you can see that it's you know, along the size, and it's quite, I would say, accurate to the size comparison and the scale as well. So let's now compare our Spinosaurus with other Spinosauruses so far. First up, we have, of course, the Jurassic World Rebirth Spinosaurus, and here it is. So it does really look quite different, and but there are also similarities in terms of how they look and overall styling of the figure. The Spinosaurus from Lego, I think it's really smooth, and it does have, you know, a much darker tone to it. I'm not sure which Spinosaurus this is, but it does have also much larger, bands of darker stripes here, so probably it's also the same as Hunter. It does have this red coloration on the neck, which I actually do not see in the movie, but definitely it's really a good touch for details on the Lego Spinosaurus. I have a separate review video of this particular figure, so I'm probably after this video we're going to put it out. It's going to be a really short one, but nonetheless, please check it out as well. Right, so I also have a review of the full set on the Spinosaurus and Quetzalcoatlus set, so please check it out too. Another would be this Spinosaurus from Ibitoy Universe, and here it is, guys. It's such an awesome figure. Like I said, this is actually a collaboration between several channels. Myself, Ibitoy Universe, of course, Prehistoric Bricks, and Let's Get Groovy. So please check out those channel. I'm not going to go forth and include a lot of details in terms of featuring this particular custom, but it really is a really good one. I think they, putting them side to side, you'd see that they could really be brothers. And yeah, so this would be a simpler take on how to recreate the Spinosaurus. So if you want to have something of your own, probably close to the film as well, so please check out the Ibitoy Universe channel. The tutorial is there, and there's also a separate separate video for the closer look, so check out the channel on Ibitoy Universe for the Jurassic World Rebirth Spinosaurus. And the name of this Spinosaurus is Sobek. Really cool. And the next of the comparisons, and I'm just going to go through them really quickly now because we don't want to overspend on any time. We have here our Jurassic World Lego game Spinosaurus, and I know you guys have been supporting this particular video of mine. It's a really cool one, so if you haven't seen it yet, please check it out. Comparing it with our Spinosaurus here, they actually have the same length to it. They do, but of course, excuse me, this one would have a much taller, I would say, stance, and so that's why they're very different. You can see that standing alone, it's actually at ice length with the current Jurassic World Rebirth Spinosaurus. So another one would be an older version of the Spinosaurus custom that I did, and it's the simplest of the Spinosaur customs that I actually did. So please check it out. You might want to recreate it yourself and make one for yourself as well. So this one is a more cartoony version of the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Part 3. So please check it out, guys. It's a really cool video. Again, this is almost the same length with our Spinosaurus here, or at least shorter than an inch, but the head of this one is much larger. It had larger teeth, and it's more colorful than the current Jurassic World Rebirth Spinosaurus custom that I have. Another Spinosaurus that I did in the channel would be this one, which is a more, I would say, a more color accurate version of the Jurassic Part 3 Spinosaurus. You might want to check it out. It is much larger than this Spinosaurus. You can see that it is much taller in the hips. It is much taller in the sail. and the coloration here is much more, I would say, detailed in terms of what the Spinosaurus looked like in Jurassic Park 3. And for the last of the comparisons, this is my attempt to do a an accurate Spinosaurus at the time. I think this is the 2020 version of the Spinosaurus when it had this proposed sail shape to it. It had a long tail and a long neck and a straight neck and much, I would say, a slightly lighter build to it. And so this is my recreation of it. At the time, I also was not doing a lot of elaborate painting to it, but nonetheless, I think this is something that we can go back into, and maybe if you want to visit and check out how I did the 2020 version of the Spinosaurus, please check it out, guys. Alright, so I guess that would be all for my Spinosauruses. And since we're showing off all of the Spinosauruses, I want to also compare this one with two other Spinosauruses that EB Toy Universe did. So this is the Jurassic World, the game level 40 Spinosaurus. It's blue, orange, and it has some weird colors in it, but it does work for the actual level 40 the game Spinosaurus. It had this large head to it and a ton of details on the sail. The sail keeps on falling, and the body is quite front heavy, but nonetheless, there it stands still. So check out the video on the level 40 Jurassic World, the game Spinosaurus by EB Toy Universe. Another one would be the Spinosaurus, I would say, what do you call this version of the Spinosaurus? I think this is the Gen 2 version of the level 40 Jurassic World, the game Spinosaurus. It had this really bright pink coloration to it. I think it's either the Gen 2 or it is the what do you call that? The mix between the Parasaurolophus that is illuminating. I'm not sure, but anyway, so this has a ton of detail to it. Look at the amount of scaling detail on face, on the body. It does complements those white stripe on the Spinosaurus, and the detail is just overload on this particular custom. So check out the Spinosaurus Gen 2 by EB Toy Universe. Right, so let's now move on to Extinct Breeds PC Rocco, and we have here all of the Spinosauruses. Oh man, there's a lot that I've already collected here in front of you guys. So there's quite a lot, to be honest, combining my Spinosauruses as well as my EB Toy Universe. You can see that we're not we're not Spinosaurus fans, but yeah, as much as possible, if there's another version of a Spinosaurus, I would definitely do that. And that being said, if you do have other suggestions of other Spinosauruses version that you'd like to see here on the channel, then please comment them down below. I do read them up, and if there's a chance that I will be able to create those or recreate those as well here on the channel, then I will try to do it. Alright, so also please do not forget to support other videos here on the channel. I will try to put in all of the links of the Spinosauruses that you see here, but you are welcome to take the journey with me and look into other videos that I've uploaded so far here on the channel. Okay, so let's now start with our Extinct Breeds PC roll call. We have here from this side, this is the Jurassic World level 40 Spinosaurus from Jurassic World the game. I mean, this is by EB Toy Universe. Another EB Toy Universe creation would be the level 40 Jurassic World the game Gen 2 Spinosaurus. We have here I tried to create a 2020 version of the Spinosaurus. We also have here the just recently released Jurassic World Rebirth Spinosaurus Sobek by Ibito Universe. So this is a collaboration. Please check out his full video. We also have here the Jurassic World the game Lego Spinosaurus. We also have here my version of the Jurassic Park 3 accurate paint on the Spinosaurus, and we have here on the last would be my version of the Jurassic World Part 3 or Jurassic Part 3 Spinosaurus. And that's it for the comparison videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And of course, this is the start of the show here. This is our extinct rates version of the Jurassic World Rebirth Spinosaurus, and this is Hunter. I'm going to call it Hunter for now. So yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this particular video, please give this video a like, share it with your friends, and try considering subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell so that you'll be aware of other uploads that I'll be doing here on the channel. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye! Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Ibito Universe, The Adventures of Moira and Asher, and Tito Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing, guys. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!